and then your voice is very, smooth like butter. Mafalseros hapo kidogo. You're in your bag?
Kibeti. Kibeti Changa. Kibeti. I was in my bag. Y'all can't say I wasn't in my bag. I was in my bag. Kibeti Changa.
Welcome to the Top 5 with LaMusicJunkie. That is me. And today I am here with a very good friend, the Flower Boy. He's a PR whiz and an artist on most days. Let me explain what kind of artist he is. And I'm going to read because this is just too good to come out of my head. So he was born, bred, and battered in Kiambu. And he's okay, so this is according to Music in Africa. Oozing with life, the Flower Boy brings to African creativity a fresh wind of self-love and awareness, authentic expression, and genuine spectrum representation. Yeah. And he formed his group, Wenza, when he was only 11 years old. And then in 2011, he joined the Kenyan Boys Choir, and together they performed all over the country in Nairobi, Masai Mara, Diani, and they even went international to Tanzania and the US, Canada, all that good stuff. And after that, he released 2 albums and 1 EP. And today we are going to talk about all of that. And in 2022, which is this year, he was the first musician to hold a live show at Baraza Media Lab in Nairobi. And I'm talking about none other than Kuiyu.
Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Huyo ni mimi.
Huyo ni wewe. Umefanya mambo.
I've been to places. I've been around.
You have been around and you have been in the scene for how many years now? Can you count even?
Yeah, I think I can count.
Okay.
Because it was like actively as a solo performer. Now it's 5 years.
All right.
Since 2016, 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that, it was mostly just with my band.
Yeah.
So, if you put 1 + 1 together, it's like 10 years.
Wow,
yeah.
That's a long time.
It really is.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to break all of that down in today's conversation. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
I hope you're ready. And first of all, before we even get into the music, I want to know the story behind your name because you have a very interesting name.
Yes.
I mean, the full name is...
Oh, let me take
Tell
this
us.
opportunity.
Take this opportunity to school
to
us.
school everybody. So, so first of all, I am born into the Kuiyu family.
Yes. Torea Mobi.
Niyedewa Mobi priest. And so my forefathers, of course, are Kuiyu and Mobi. But then my family line, I belong to a clan called, of the 9 daughters.
Yes.
I am
+1.
Yes. There you go. You know, if I'm like, do they know this thing?
We gotta let them know.
So of the 9 + 1 daughters.
Yes.
I am of the what do you call this clan? Can you take a guess? What do I look like?
Agari, Ajiro.
Nah.
Which other ones? Aiderero. Is that even?
Aiderado, not
okay, Aiderado.
Aiderado.
Ashera.
Ashera. So
that's yeah. Okay.
So all my Asheras, please. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
I'm here for you guys.
Okay.
And then, I mean, of course, then my family is very broad and beautiful. So my name comes from my maternal grandfather. Mm-hmm. He's called John Kuiyu.
Oh.
Yes. So that's my grandfather's name. I love him.
Yeah.
And so, of course, I took his name. And so from Kuiyu, that is where we get Kuiyu.
All right.
Yes.
And I mean, I've not heard of Kuiyu as a name.
Yes.
Like, does it still mean Kuiyu, the tribe? Or is that the meaning?
No, so actually there's a difference. And the difference with my name and the Kuiyu name is there's an I in between U and Y.
Yes.
So it's like
Iyo. Yes.
Yes. And so the shortened version is Kuiyu.
Yeah.
And what this means is very simple. Kuiyu comes from the activity or the action, kokoya, which is to lead people in song.
Oh.
Yes.
So you're basically living your name. Wow.
Yes, hi guys.
By the way, when we say like names have power, they do.
They
especially
really do.
our African names.
They really
so
do.
please know what your name means.
Oh, please.
Because it's speaking power into your life. Look at Kuiyu, man.
The day I like found that out, I was a mess because I was like, oh my God, all along I've been doing the right thing. Yeah, because I only found this out like 2-3 years ago.
Wow.
I didn't know, like I asked everyone in my family, nobody knew.
Yeah.
And then finally I met people who had the information and the knowledge, and they're like, dude.
Bam.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I just felt like I was being hugged by also my ancestors because
Yes.
I had really been seeking this name out. Yeah.
Kumbe, you are living it all this time. That's awesome. So, are you ready for the top 5?
Let's go.
These are my favorite songs by you.
I want to know.
Yes, and we'll start with your first album.
Okay.
Yes. Tell us about it.
Kionjo. So that's my first album.
2017.
2017. I did this album. So it's really my album from this perspective. I wrote the music, I composed the music, I arranged the music. But I actually, when you listen to the performance of the music, is with me and my band.
Yeah, because I kept hearing a lot of female voices.
Yes.
So it was with Wenza?
It was with Wenza, and basically it's a Wenza project. And the only reason why I released it under Kuiyu, because that's... I wish someone else would have advised me like earlier, or like if I had management, they would have been like, no. But we're learning.
So you would have released it as
I would have just released it as Wenza. But the problem with that is I was like, who's going to promote this music if I release it under Wenza? There's no more Wenza. Yeah.
So but you're keeping umeendelea, so you bring it forward.
And I was like, at the end of the day, I am a songwriter. I have... I'm the songwriter in this project.
Yeah.
I need to share that part of my art. And so if I had a songwriter like Monica, I would have probably released it under that Monica. That would have made more sense. So anyone out there who's like, you do something with people, and you're like, I can't release this thing, and you feel stuck, and like the project went to waste. There are many other ways to release it.
Yeah.
I say it needs to stay released.
To go.
Like release it. Don't keep it.
Okay.
So I wish I had more advice earlier on, but I mean, it's my project, it's my baby, it's my album. So yeah, when I was releasing In Between at some point, I was like, now this feels more like my debut.
Yeah. So basically, in the group, you are the band leader, songwriter.
Yes.
Who are the other members?
I mean, all the other members were very talented, and they are still very talented. So what happened is all those people are friends of mine, first of all. They're people I went to school with. They're people I went to church with. We shared a lot of things together.
Yeah.
A network, a community, all that. And interest, of course, which is the music, which is what brought us together. Some of them were our family members.
Oh.
Yes.
But how big is that group?
Many, gosh, because we were like the only group that was doing what, like in our community, right? No one else was getting it. So it was like a friendship thing.
Okay.
It was like, we're friends and we like this kind of music. We like Elani. We like, Dibanj. We like, at the time, it was really banging. Like, all those wonderful people.
Yes.
Yeah, we like this music. We like Miriam Makeba. Hey, we were really inspired by well, like in that Afrofusion more space.
Yes.
And it just, the thing is that sometimes things take too long. Some people have timelines. Not everybody has the same amount of patience.
True.
And not to say that they were not patient. Also, sometimes it's not everyone's goals and dreams. It's like,
yeah. I hear you.
And I'm like, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, but
Sorry, can I just say that?
Yeah,
it means something different for everybody. So you have to let it, if it means anything, let it just mean what it means for them.
Yeah.
And it's fine because everybody, it's a beautiful life to live. It's so vast and wide.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing. And I found this album very celebratory, very, as you said, collaborative.
Yes.
There were songs about God.
Oh,
I guess that's the praise part.
Yes.
There are some love songs in there.
Yes.
And it started off with a really big punch.
Yes.
With a song called Mapema. I love. I actually listened to that song today.
Yeah.
And I realized it's actually a Kapuka song.
It is. Oh my God, you're so good. Yes. Not many people know this. It's such a Kapuka song.
It is a Kapuka song. And okay, how you know a song's a Kapuka song?
Yes.
I was I didn't know this, that I wasn't born with this information. But I learned is if you can say kapuka, kapuka, kapuka. That is a Kapuka song.
Yes.
And I heard it and I was like, oh yes. Yeah. And it's just really a song for dancing. It's vibes.
Mapema is vibes.
It's vibes.
Even, let me tell you, like the way the song came, I was just like, I gotta catch this.
Yeah.
Because that's how, for me, music comes. Music comes through like a frequency and thing. And I was like, yes. I mean, sometimes I look back at it and I'm like at all my music, and I'm just really privileged and proud to also have been the vessel that,
Yeah, that brought it to life. Yeah. I love it. I'm glad you love it too.
I mean, we're gonna get there. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, Mapema features in my album, in my second album. But you have to really stick it out. Yes. It is there, right there, like boom. Yeah.
That is.
But you'll get it.
Okay, umenipea homework. Hapo umenipea homework.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Mapema, that was the first song, starts the album on a high note.
Yes.
And there you featured, Kabi, Wambura, the whole Wenza team.
Yeah.
And another song I really enjoyed was Msafara.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. And why I enjoyed this song is because, okay, it's a message, it's a very relatable message, especially now with the political weather scene, and if you've not heard this song, it's basically, I'm not sure who sang the lady.
Yeah, that's Wambura.
That's Wambura.
We have Wambura and Kabi on that song.
Yeah, so like telling Mr. Governor like woishe akini urumie, like I gave you my vote and then now you're treating me like this, giving me what you said you'd give me. And it's just a very deep song. So when I was writing this first album, I think I was in the space where I'm now at, which is a place where I completely love my artistry. Okay. So
at the time, I remember I wanted the album to really feature so many things that I already loved at the time. So Msafara is actually inspired by songs like, there's a chick from Nakaya, from Tanzania called Nakaya.
Yes.
She was on Project
Mr.
Fame.
Politician.
There you go. You see, you are a music junkie. I'm so glad I can have this conversation.
Yeah.
So there was that. There is Fire on the Mountain. There was all these songs that I felt like, even in Kitu Kidogo. Now all these songs which I felt was so revolutionary in their thinking and in the messaging. Yeah. And I was like, tunaweza toka kwa Mapema na twende to Msafara, where we're being conscious about the state of our country, the state of our democracy. I think I wrote it in majority of this album was written between 2012 and 2014. 14.
Okay.
So 2 years. And I think during that whole time, we just had the
2013
elections.
Yeah.
So you see, I was already in a space where even Waithera, sorry, I must mention the Waithera song. Ahadi was a big influence.
Yes, actually, I felt the connection between the two songs, because her song is about like empty promises.
Yes.
That's Ahadi.
Yeah.
Shout out to Waithera by the way. And
Waithera is amazing.
I even covered the song in there's this challenge I'm doing called Kenyan Karaoke.
Okay.
So it's an online challenge where I invite people to sing their favorite songs, Kenyan songs, online. And I did one of the themes was conscious Kenyan music.
Yes.
So I covered Waithera's Ahadi.
Definitely in there.
It is.
The first time I heard it, I was like, oh. And I heard it as an exclusive.
Oh, Sunny.
The guy who played it for me was I think is a brother to the person who owned the studio where she produced the whole project.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, this is something.
And it inspired
it really did.
Safara.
It really did. Like all those songs and all those messages and being in that time and place really inspired Safara.
Yeah. And another thing is that there are two versions of this song in the album.
Yeah.
There's like the Afrofusion one and then there's the reggae one. Personally, I love the reggae one.
Yeah.
I don't know which one did you prefer, and why did you do two versions?
Again, it's also all about the vibe. It was a beautiful idea from our producer then, and I was like, yeah, why not? I like it.
Yeah.
But also, what you'll notice is that the vocals are different on each. So the thing about it is that our band was in transition. That's the truth about it.
Yeah.
Our band was in transition. And the person who had sung the original version wasn't around to sing the reggae version. So when we had the idea and we're like, it sounds so good, we have to do it.
Yeah.
But they weren't around. And we had to change the vocals. So when we tried to work out with the vocals then, they're not syncing. So like, let's
re-record.
We re-recorded it. Yeah. But all in time, because the album took us a while, like 2 years to really get it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you happy with it?
Oh, yes. I really am. I really am. I am in love with it so much, like, because it's a time, it's a memory in time. Yes.
Yeah. And I think it also immortalized Wenza, wherever they are, whatever they're doing. God. Kuna kitu they made and it's out there and some beautiful songs by they go listen to that album. It's beautiful.
I feel like it's gonna be that kind of album where people are doing documentary about East African music and they'll have to listen to these bands that were there at the time because it was the era of the bands. So it's gonna be like a good research
era of the bands.
I know for sure it's like a good research
topic.
Not topic, but like element. Like you need this, what do you call them? I don't know what to say, but you need these elements when you're doing your research. Yeah. So like it's fodder for your it's food, it's content for whatever it is that you're trying to create.
I hear you. All right, so now let's move on from Kionjo now into your EP, Bloom. Yes. That's why you're the flower boy.
That's why I'm actually the flower boy. By the way, flower boy disappeared.
By the zilienda wapi, man. Zilienda wapi.
It just reached the time when I was like, this is beautiful. It's been real.
How long?
It's been real.
How long had you
7
grown?
years. It's really been, once I left the choir, I just started growing out my hair and I left the choir in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just started growing my hair and I never cut it. So I was like, no, come on, Shirley, Kuiyu. Like, cut a kilo. Yeah, chop. I mourned, of course, but I grieved it and it is what it is. Now we are new, brand new.
Now we're new, a new chapter. Yeah. I mean, also Sero went with the chop.
She did?
Yes. When? Recently, mwaka huu.
Oh wait, I saw her at the gig. She didn't have them?
That was braids.
Me, I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
But
I think I just saw her and I was like, this is Sarah.
But I saw her with a fro, so at Kuona, Yeah, so it's
Must be very nice to see.
so mneza ongea.
You know, but I've also noticed that very many people have cut their locks this year.
Mwalimu Tendo.
Yes, as well.
Yeah. That was a shocker, but it's fine. Sisi wa locks, sisi tunakuja. I think we'll come and replace the new generation.
I mean, it's your time to shine, baby. Shine. Shine.
Grow the crown.
It's such an identity shift. Let me just prepare anybody who's trying to do this.
Okay.
Because all the times I've been called Rast, and it's true because I'm called Rasta.
Yeah.
But you know also what it says to people, other people. Like me, by the way, recently, it was like people are like calling me Wajakoya. I'm like, excuse me. Si lazima. I like him. But now,
it's going too
when
far.
did we move from Ras to Wajakoya?
Wajakoya has become the poster child now.
Yeah, but I'm me. Nobody's seeing me.
Maybe you're not the only one. I know someone else who was
we're
called
so
Wajakoya.
many, but I'm like, acheni tabia mbaya.
Acheni tafadhali, please.
Can you?
But
I
mean,
like it. It's a Kenyan thing.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
but I mean, I was like, aye, give me time.
Okay, sawa. Tumecheka ya kutosha.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's go to Bloom now. Which was a live EP.
Yes.
You recorded it live at Michael Joseph Center.
Yes.
Why did you decide to go that way?
Oh, it's always been a dream of mine. Anything I do, I probably have dreamt it.
All right. Manifesta.
There we go.
Yeah.
Manifesta. So Bloom for me was, first of all, you know me, I've grown up in church. So me and praise and worship.
Pamoja.
Yeah, we were really...
Yes.
But really, the truth is, like, I have really enjoyed live music. Even when I was in the choir, I always loved the whole live instrumentation. Even Bob Marley. I grew up on lots of band music.
All right.
Morgan Heritage, all these people. And it was the sound. Even Lucky Dube, when you think about all these people. Let me also mention, there's Miriam Makeba, yes, but for me, there was this other woman who's in gospel, Rebecca Malope. Like, wow.
And you hear the live in their recorded music, right?
Everything is like... So,
yeah.
I mean, that's what I've grown up with. I'm like, why will I go spend lots of my time in studio?
Yeah.
Come on, me, I want to feel the people, I want to experience the people, I want to be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had locks then, so I was like, I have more reason to like knitting with my locks. And I was just joking. But the truth is, I love live African music.
Okay.
Live African instrumentation, live experiences. Hi.
Same. You and me both. Yeah. So you did it yourself. You said, let's do it.
As me, being me, I just did it myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's go. I did some, that event, I was everything. I was the Kadaya Markle. I was everything. I was the project manager. I did everything. And like, I only had like, shout out to, her name is Wilma.
Okay.
It's a wonderful friend of mine. She really helped me come through. And then, of course, at the very last minute, all my friends came through. So thank God also I have great friends.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I was like, I started inviting people in December and the gig was in June. June.
Wow.
June. Yeah.
Hey.
June 18th, I remember.
So that it was like a full project. You did everything. Mad.
I was like, hi.
Come for my thing.
Yeah, and then we're going to do this and this. Yeah, I had to do it like that. Because if you believe in something, I believe you should get organized, get proper, get focused, and then do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, find the people who can, also believe in what you're doing and then do it together.
Just do it.
Hey, priest.
I agree.
Things must be done.
Things must be done.
If there's a mantra.
Maisha ni kujituma.
Please. Actually, not please, but You have no otherwise.
You have umepewa maisha, you've been given life, you've been given the contacts, you've been given the ideas.
Yeah.
So just do them.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you had help also from Noel Grass on keys. Man, by the keys on that EP. Hey, Noel.
Yeah. Noel is phenomenal.
No words.
I had, even when I listen to the rehearsal tapes. Yeah, because I will record everything.
Okay.
When I listened to the rehearsal tapes, I was like, wow, we had a moment. Yeah, so I mean, me coming together with Noel to do that project, that was really, really special for me. Because I've also always loved, so the whole concept of the show was, we had the whole big band bang experience, but then we also had this soft moment. So what you all only hear in the EP is the soft part, and the big band files.
What happened?
Something happened.
Something
Lord knows.
Okay.
So now this is what we have, and it was a good, just a good dive. Like every time I'm like, I'm not ready for Bloom today. Oh, what? That days I just don't play it because I'm like, when I go on that, it's such a trip for me.
Yeah, and you are like so raw in it. How you sing, you went all out. As you're saying, it was just you and Noel on keys, and then Wambura was on BGVs and African Vic.
Yes.
So they also helped you out, but it's like a chill, a thing you just want to, at the end of the day, just want to put some kahawa or some wine and just play it, lights low, like just go.
Like when you listen to Rekegwere.
Kwanza, that's my song. That's number 3 on this list.
When you listen to Rekegwere, I'm like, Rekegwere. Oh. I go crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where? Okay. Yeah, I love it.
Tell us about what Rekegwere.
So Rekegwere, this is why, I mean, I love writing music the way I write, or rather I've written in the last 10 years. Rekegwere came immediately after we were done with the first album.
Okay.
Yes, because we were writing the first album. We were still writing and like in production or something. And I was like, wow, I have this like fast lines and everything. Oof. And then I couldn't record it at the time. I was just like, okay, we have Guy there already, so there's no need for us to do this.
Yeah.
And I was really done. Like I was done with the album, but I was like, now I have some more music. I wish I could record it and include it. But I was like, what you have is enough, you know? So like Rekegwere was it's a transition song for me into like me just being myself as my own artist.
All right. Yeah. Got you.
From the whole band, writing for the band. Now I felt like I was writing for me.
For yourself.
Yeah.
And it's a Kikuyu ballad, by the way.
Yes.
Very sensual. Yeah. Could you sing like a line? Please bless us. Please.
Okay. So I'm blessing. Ole auto makajiwa. Ole auto makajiwa. Ole auto makajiwa. Ole auto maga. Ogechera hidoshaku ni no go hidera. Ona wera mataro. Nago dare ne oe te wa mwanya Godire kaja.
Hey.
Yeah, so Rekegwere for me is I love it. I just love it because it's just raw for me.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm like, it's just raw. It's there.
It is. And it's coming from the heart, and you're singing in your mother tongue. But then if you didn't understand that, that's French for... Let me tell you.
Yeah, let me tell you.
How you make me feel.
The way you make me feel.
The way
Basically, I'm having a Michael Jackson moment there.
Yeah, but they dedicate that song to anybody that is making you feel things.
Oh yeah, this one is about the field.
It's about the field. And actually,
fields.
I watched the YouTube video, and it even has lyrics on that with translation.
Yes, I've done the homework.
I love that. I love that you went the extra mile.
Yeah.
So that's actually, I'm actually thinking, since all the lyrics are there, that could be a Kenyan karaoke song.
Should say it first here. Yes. It's on record.
It's on record. If I don't do
Get going.
Go do it, because it's there.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cute. Yeah, that would be nice to do with friends and everybody. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm probably going to do that for my entire new album.
Yeah. Just do the
We just got an idea.
Eka lyrics tusaidia sana.
True. This I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah.
So that was Bloom. 4 tracks, right?
Yes.
You released it in 2020.
Yes.
And then you took a break.
Yeah, I mean, everybody did.
Everybody did. Yeah, we know that. What were you doing in that period? Or not doing?
So as the story of my life unfolds,
yes,
I lost my mom that year.
Oh.
Yeah. It's never been the same. So now I was just picking up the pieces. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Till, of course, to date.
To date. Yeah. What's helping you? What's been helping you here?
Well, me pursuing my creative exploits. Yeah. Yes. I mean, anybody who supports me through my craft, you're doing so much. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
So that's very much, helpful. And also, of course, helping people communicate, like helping people share their messages and their vision and bring communities together and build togetherness and unity of purpose, things for the creative sector. You'll find me doing all these kinds of things. So also the PR and communication side of my life helps me to ground myself. And then the fact that I do a lot of that for our creative sector helps me. I can sleep at night. You're of service. I remember at some point that ended up being like one of the things I really loved to do. So like I know I love the creative service because I do so much for it.
Yes.
Creative industry because I offer so much of myself.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that you're juggling both really well. You're giving the music and you're also helping it at the same time.
Because I'm like anything for the music to work. Like anything. You got your pepper. Pepper hookah.
All right. Yeah. So you've been doing that, and I've been seeing a bit, with Pangasana. We met, and you're with Greg, and but I'm very curious. When a Greg mlipatana wapi maisha?
Also again, this very crazy industry of ours, events. It was at an industry event. I shared a vision I had, and I'd say like we didn't work out, and it took years. But then just being in the same spaces and sharing the same ideas just brings you closer to your people.
Yeah, but if you don't know who we are talking about,
oops, you need to.
Mwalimu Greg Tendwa, he does a lot for this scene. He's done a lot. Bengatronics.
Weibo culture.
He was
Pangasana.
at Pangasana. He was at Ongala. He performed at Ongala Music Festival. Just
days ago. Just over the weekend.
Yeah.
He's that guy. He's the cool DJ.
Who's doing a lot for the creative scene.
He's a whole activist.
Yeah.
I mean, the man lives many lives. He has lived so many lives. He's a teacher by profession.
Yeah.
I mean,
we should get him on. Basically, we should just get him on this podcast.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Yeah. So now let's go to the third project, which is now the second album, released this year, July 8th.
Yeah, so
I'm sure you
my God, it's like a month and a half now.
Yeah. In Between.
Yes.
First of all, that cover art, man, with the hair.
We're looking very...
Go check. I think I'll put the image in the video.
Nitakupa.
Nipe.
I will give it to you.
Niwape.
Please. Wapewe.
The hair comes. Well, who did that shoot and the styling?
Kamakaida.
Where?
God gets all the glory.
Okay. Oh yeah, to God be the glory.
To God be the glory.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, I'm a dreamer, so and once I dream of something, I'll try and find everybody who can make it come to life.
Yeah.
Bring it to life. So I always call those people my doulas. Mm-hmm. So there are people who are helping me back something.
Hey, I get the reference.
Push. So
if you know,
all
you know.
All my doulas, yeah, all my doulas. I mean, shout out to you.
Yes.
So I worked with the Sogalo. Oops, you should have Sogalo here. Sogalo is really dope. He's a wonderful artist. I also had my style assistant. It's called Achar. Nice. Love him. And also I did this with who else? Oh, Akoth Onyango. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. So that's the hair. Mm-hmm. And we wrote in between, like everything. Like everything you see is really like tangible.
Yeah. You made
it. Effects, no.
Yeah, kuna Photoshop.
And of course the kimonos and the outfits is Liquid Lemon, which is my fashion brand, which I'm rocking today. Sponsored by, made possible by,
styled
presented by.
Itabidi next time ni atamini kwe on the program.
It's na kama tutapakazi, tunatoka hapa na kandarasi. Kandarasi as styling.
Kabisa. So yeah, tell me what In Between is about. What are you in between?
Hey, Madani, Lord, it's a lot.
It's a lot?
It's a lot now.
Okay, keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, I will try.
Keep it short and sweet. Did you play the song?
Okay. Hey. So, in between, first of all, remember that I'm working on this album as my mom is in transition or has transitioned.
Yeah.
And so for me, I was also in transition of many things. Mm-hmm. And that whole change of in my life was, great and profound and something I had never experienced before. Mm-hmm. So it only hit me like after I'm really done with the music that everything I had been doing around that time was just preparing me for change. Mm-hmm. Whether it's whether I move from house A to house B. Yeah. Whether I lose my mom and then I gain new moms, right? Mm-hmm. Lose friendships, gain new friendships, lose work, gain new work. Yeah. Lose stability, gain a new grip. Mm-hmm. All those things. So for me, the two spaces were both. I mean, one was very familiar. I was sick and tired of it, most likely. Yeah. Or it's either like that, or it was all I knew. So it was my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And then now you're catapulted
into the next.
That's our day.
Yeah.
When did you last use that? Catapulted to the next phase and chapter. And I'm like, sikuwa tayari priest, guys. Mfanya ile kitu lakini was I prepared?
You're not ready.
I wasn't, most times I really wasn't. And sometimes I was. And it's all those things that sometimes I can be ready in one phase of life and then in another phase I'm not ready. And I'm like, I'm still the same person, so I can't say that I am shit.
Yeah.
I am in between. Hata sahi munavyonitazama, niko in between. Kuna kasafari, there's something that's happening in this universe, in the multiverse, in this realm, in other realms. Mm-hmm. My soul is on a journey, my soul is on a path, and I am in transition. Yeah. So that sort of message helped me calm myself down, listen to myself, be gentle with myself, accept myself for who I am in all shape, form, manner, voice, strength, weakness, everything. Just loving me.
Sina la kuongezea. Ibada imefika. The message has been messaged. Yeah, so okay.
That's what the album is about.
So you are in between different phases of your life. Yeah. And let's go now to the content of this album.
Sorry, I know when I say it like that, people think the album is very preachy.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's not.
Nimesema hii album is about my life. Like, it's about the stage I am in.
Yes.
The first one was Kionjo. Even me, I was getting a taste about. I'm a songwriter. Listen, I do these things. So this is now I'm getting a taste of what I can do with my creativity. And then In Between is about where I'm at in my life, right? It was just, it's probably me and Adele. Adele, akona album, 21.
Yeah.
Ingine ni 30.
Yeah.
Like, she's not over there saying 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. There's no song called 30.
True that.
That's it.
That's where she was
like,
at
I
that
just
time.
gotta, you know, put it out there.
Okay.
No.
Awesome.
So that's just the theme of and that you will feel and explore. 20 years to come, you will know that if you want to know Kuiyu, like at a certain age, you just go listen to that music. That's where he was, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. And what I got when I was listening was like, it was a lot of love, a lot of messages about love and, you know, nakutaka, lakini una play games.
Yeah.
Like, of course, kuna gishagi where you're like, mi nakuja Kilimani kukuona.
Because, baby.
Nimechoka
dry
kungoja.
Not dry spell.
Yeah, so a lot of those songs were very sensual, and the message was hitting, you know.
I know. I was in a very imaginative space, to be honest. Yeah, I was like, how is it gonna be like? Because I took a shagging and killing money, and I'm like, with a MILF. Anyway. Killing money moms, hello.
And how?
But anyway, my point is like, I mean, the album was really I didn't write it as an album. I was like, let's write the In Between album.
Yeah.
Just the songs came, and I was like, this is the vibe. It makes sense if I add this one here and another one here, and this one is the one. And I like working with this person, and I feel like they really, you know, there's songs I left out of this album, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that's not the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and you worked with a lot of people on this project.
But I love people. I love working with people. Like, I'm like, let's do something.
Yeah.
Because it's about our shared time together, our ideas, like what could come. So to find a collab, because something could obviously happen here.
We're already doing it right now.
Yeah, and you're dope. Of course, you have to be dope.
Yeah.
Because even me, I'm working to be dope.
Yes.
And doper.
So you're working with dope people because you're dope.
Yes, that's the standard.
Yes.
We're not trying to do nothing.
Yeah, so you worked with Dilly, Mura, DJ
humbled.
Mura, Kim Derito, Joe Bisa, James Madenge.
Hiyo ni album yangu.
Hiyo ni album yako. Imagine you worked with all those amazing people.
Yeah, I am blessed.
Yeah.
I'd say that because each one of all those people are spectacular. I'm like, you know, when I hear their music, because sometimes I'll just play Mura the whole day. I'm like, this man, wonderful,
Talented.
wonderful, yeah, you know.
But shout out to Mura. He was at Folk Fusion,
and he was playing like again. He was just knocking us off. So all this wonderfulness that we have within us, like as artists, we just need to work more with each other because everybody's like, I mean, you're all gardens that can explore, that can grow beautiful things.
Yes.
So, me, I got some seed. Do you have some water? Wengine kona fertilizer. Bam.
Cross-pollinate, unajua.
Yeah. Whatever the process is going to be. Like, because nothing, you know.
Let's work together.
That's
why we're here by the...
That's the whole point of this thing. Yeah.
So, and this album has... No, because you worked with so many people, you know, even Noel was there, Wambura was there.
Yeah.
There are so many different sounds.
Yes.
There's R&B, there's neo soul, there's Afro pop, there's benga.
Kwanza hapo.
Benga lazima ikue, utajuaje?
You know, to be honest, again, it documented my time, my life at the time. So I've worked with Bengatronics.
Yes.
I was like, the role that Bengatronics track in there.
Lazima.
Because it makes so much sense. And I really love the music that they do. And it's authentic, it's researched, it's about who we are, the music that I guess documents who we are, our roots, how we have fused over time. Because hata Sauti Sol wafanya aje bado. What's our good friend's name?
Polycarp.
No. I'm gonna say like and sorry. I mean, I love all these people.
Yeah.
I'm saying bad things. Saying like we will have the Sauti Sols. We will always have the Samidos and the Los Schemes and the oh my goodness
and the Prince Indas. Yeah.
Musa, Jaka, all these wonderful people that I cannot. I will just mess their names. Yeah. I mean, we cannot deny that there's a whole multi-million industry that Benga is built on. Get on the bag.
Get on
that bag.
You know, and I think also the thing that you've mentioned Sauti Sol, I feel like Sauti Sol also play Benga. Like, okay, not as in, it's not Benga, but like how Polycarp plays the guitar,
of course.
it's Benga. And that's why it connects with Kenyans so much, because we hear that familiarity. You know?
Yeah.
But they don't package, it's not Benga.
Yeah.
They don't package it, they call it Afropop or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's Benga in it.
There's so much Benga in even the way we sing, even the way we write, even our phrasing. Afrofusion is mostly built on Benga rhythms and so me, I was like, this is the thing we do.
Yeah.
This is not foreign to me.
Yeah.
Able, let me slap it inside there.
This is us. Awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
But the song for me, okay, there were two songs that there were many, but I'll pick two songs.
Please, you have only 2 slots.
I only have 2 slots left. Sina choices nyingi.
And bonus. Kunakuwa na bonus track hata kwa albums, please.
I think bonus ni utaniambia.
Wewe. Okay,
but yeah, so the first one. I'm what you're needing right now.
Yay.
Hey, I'm what you're needing right now.
Yes.
Hey.
You could tell your lovers they don't amount to much.
No, they don't. They don't.
Okay, I see you really listen to this. We're funking.
Lazima, you funked it up on that song.
I really did.
And ukaleta attitude, you know, like, hey, you're telling someone, I'm what you're needing. Like, achana na hao wengine, you know?
You know that thing, yes.
Hey, kwanza, I don't know if you know of a channel called Sana Kwa Sana.
I know them.
You know them, yeah. Like they reviewed this album. Oh, you did?
I had, there was a review.
And they really loved What You're Needing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it.
Because you know what? Yeah, What You're Needing is a joint, to be honest. It's God damn it. Can I do another video? Because I wanted like choke. I want to have that choking scene.
God damn it. I'm what you're needing, man.
Yeah.
How do you not see this?
How did you see this?
But yeah, now that you mentioned the video, let's talk about that video.
Yeah.
Because your video, we need a whole thesis on it. We need to like... Yeah, but you said something about like it explores African masculinity and beauty.
Yes.
And something else I read on your YouTube is that it was inspired by a nomadic tribe in Chad.
Yes.
Ebu tell us about that.
Because the internet is very fast in Kenya.
Yes.
We have access to so much information.
Tell them.
About Africa and its beauty. And when you talk about Africa, you just don't talk about the animals and the tourism. You also talk about the culture and the people.
Yes.
So the Wadabi tribe is where I drew my inspiration from. Oh, let me tell you, those guys, they are, I feel like they are in a trance. When they sing, you can really see it. They're in a trance there. And I'm like, that is such a spiritual experience that I want to feel, to connect with. Like, I just connected with it. And then I got to see them, like, in some of their traditions and some of them, it's actually their wife. What is this? You know,
like courting, looking for a wife.
Yes, in that particular
tribe.
Yes, and ceremony. So the men are the ones who attract the women, but by adorning makeup.
Ooh.
So that was the twist of it. It was like,
Yes.
because I mean, all men attract women. That's not a new thing.
It's not. Kama
Have
ni
you seen this?
pesa, kama ni tabia,
Yeah.
kama ni gari. Kila mtu ako na njia zake.
And everybody's attractive.
Yeah.
So like, that's not what it's about. It was about
The beautification.
the
Yeah.
cosmetics, the aesthetics, the effort.
Mm.
The going the extra mile to beautify yourself, the expression. That is what it was all about. Because now in Africa, we have other countries where
Yeah.
people have decided that there are norms to be followed and customs.
Yeah.
And that those customs are not bendable, they're not flexible, they're not inclusive, and they're not experimental, and they don't change over time. They're just thick and solid as a rock, and they don't change. So, well, the rest of humanity is evolving.
Yeah. How
The rock.
hapo.
The rock of ages. Some of these customs are just rocks, right?
Yes.
So, for me, I was like, this is so foreign for me. But it's not foreign for me.
True.
I'm not going to expand on that, but I'm just going to say that. When I get the girls that get it, they'll get it. Okay?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let's do this, right? Because I was like, I want to share more of this community.
Yes.
Ndio watu ambao wako na internet, lakini hawajap. But the algorithm is working against them. They do not discover the Wadabi tribe. Wacha niwapeleke tu hapo.
Uliwapeleka by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now that you have the full story, guys, go watch that video. You will now understand why it looks that way, what the concept is. And thanks for educating us, kutufungua macho about that tribe, Wadabi tribe. Yes, from Chad.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting.
I think the message there is like, whatever y'all have to do to get
the lady, do it.
Do it. Go for it. Shoot your shot. And use all manner of tools.
Zile uko nazo.
Yeah, whatever is available. Because these guys are in some desert.
Yeah.
And what was available is makeup.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
By the way, which I feel like your video is also in a sort of desert.
Yeah, we went to the desert.
Which one?
The desert.
Which desert? Was it Magadi? Was it Chalbi Desert? Was it...
The desert. No, it was Magadi. We went to Magadi.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful space. And I was like... Another thing also, like the idea to shoot a music video there took like 7 years, but I finally did it.
Ooh,
I was like,
manifesting.
all the videos you see, there's a whole story behind why I chose the location and all that. Because I can say anything.
Tuache hapo tu. So that's I'm what you're needing right now. Okay, another song, another banger.
Another banger, hey.
Which also has a very interesting music video.
Yeah.
Butter. My love is like butter, don't you wanna? That video. Kwanza even right now the chant, you know that. Where did you get that from?
So that's a sample that Dilly did.
Who else?
I mean, who else?
Who else but the master? Super producer.
Dilly is like, it says House of Dilly.
Yeah.
It's a banging house in his mind. It's banging tracks and samples and damn melodies.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Also, he's the one who produced that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
definitely.
Very beautiful song. From that sample, and then your voice is very, smooth like butter. Mafalsero zapo kidogo. You're in your bag.
Kwaki Betty Changu Kibeti. I was in my bag. Y'all can't say I wasn't in my bag. I was in my bag. Kibeti Changu. No, but seriously though, I mean, have you listened to this track?
You were definitely in your bag. And the video is a piece of art, man.
Yeah.
Like queens and kings and just their element, like everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, but I was like I also was again like a child then. I was just enjoying creating and in that video I think I'm just the aesthetician. I just loved all the aesthetics. I wanted to see color.
Yes.
And yumminess.
Yes.
All the good things.
All the good things.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I think I'm done.
And I'm Kuiyu.
Yeah, so before I let you go, I always ask my guests this one question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's not a hard question, Mr. Jali. I've asked all the hard questions.
You want to let me go.
Oh.
Don't let me go.
Just tunaenda dunda after this.
Okay, there we go. That's good.
So what's your favorite Kenyan song right now?
My favorite Kenyan song. Oh my God. Of course, like No Brainer. Mm-hmm. Of course, please, you have to say other than mine.
Yes, it is other than yours. It's about supporting each other.
Yeah. So, Watendawili. I have two actually.
Yes.
But
Iko juu.
Watendawili for real. For real, Watendawili
for real. For real. Mmetuteka moyo.
It's so beautiful. Everything about that song, the intro, the Uaya's part, the lyrics, the phrasing. It is a masterclass.
It is.
The chorus, the simplicity.
The songwriting.
Yeah.
Dope.
Delivery. Production. The harmony is in the back. Basically, hapo ni kama Beyonce na Renaissance. So that is a good one.
Awesome.
A great one.
Awesome.
I
agree. By the way, we give flowers to Watendawili. Thank you for being here. Thank you for still making music. Thank you for rebranding. Thank you for being real to yourselves.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
The journey continues, though.
The journey continues.
I feel like they had a Wenza moment. Even them.
They had a Wenza moment, and then wakaponyoka, wakaomoka.
You gotta rewrite this story even when things go a certain way.
Yeah.
That like you feel like they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
You have to remember that you still have the power and the control, and you make it what it is. It's really up to you.
Incredibly.
And how can you give up when you have this much life? How can you give up?
You can't.
Yeah. Just like every day live happily. Make it a practice. Make it a thing. Like find your zen space, but make it happy.
Make it happy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So we are now at the end.
Are we?
Yes, we are. I just have two more questions.
Okay.
Number one,
let's go.
What's your biggest achievement so far? And number two, what are you looking forward to?
Okay, my biggest achievement so far is that I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. I'm still here. Mimi.
Badoko.
That is not a small thing.
True.
Because mental health, number one.
Yeah.
And we have to remember that.
True.
That's really my biggest achievement. I'm still here. I'm still doing the thing that I love to do. And I'm still open to learn and unlearn.
Yeah.
And become.
Awesome.
Right.
What
I'm looking forward to
in the near future.
Oh my goodness. I'm really looking forward to like things that make me appreciate my life as an artist, or the life of an artist, or things that pour into the life of an artist. I'm really like those ones. I'm like, throw those my way. Whether it's a book, whether it's a playlist, whether it's money, whatever it is. Nipewe, nibarikiwe.
Sawa.
Yeah, please.
You're ready to accept.
I'm so ready.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So how can they find you so that...
My website is www.koyocreates.com. I'm very hardworking Kenyan.
Yeah.
I pay my taxes.
All right.
And I'm on Instagram at Kuiyu Creates.
At Kuiyu Creates. So go connect with him. Listen to In Between. It is every freaking where.
Especially mwende pale Hustle Sasa.
Hustle Sasa.
Kuiyu.hustlesasa.shop.
Yeah.
Tutaweka hapa Taweka. I think Taweka. Maybe
Taweka.
Taweka. Huko na huko.
All directions, yeah.
Taweka kwa hii video,
Go support him. I'll also make a playlist of these top 5 songs so that people can listen to the best of the best.
Joy of Kuiyu.
Hey.
That's the name of the playlist. The Joy of Kuiyu.
The Joy of Kuiyu. Sasa, and for me,
Furaha ya Kuiyu.
You are turning better.
Okay.
Mimi naita Furaha. You can find me at LaMusicJunkie every freaking where. And yeah, follow Kenyan Karaoke to see the songs that people are singing. Yeah, it's a really dope. I hope you'll participate in that.
What do you hope?
Oh, okay, it's done. It's done, guys. Asanteni sana. Thanks to Tawala Studios for having us, and thank you so much for listening and vibing with us. Until next time. Bye.